Quran revealed in the holy month of Ramadan, Allah gives us a description of those who are worthy of His paradise. And He gives the description as follows: they who are during their prayer humbly submissive, and they who turn away from ill speech, and they who are observant of charity, those who safeguard their chastity, those who are faithful to their trust and pledges, and who are watchful of their prayers. These are inheritors, who will inherit paradise wherein they will reside forever. Hopefully, we will become one of those people who grant the paradise. Welcome to another episode of Embracing Ramadan. Let's get started.
يا جميل يا الله يا قريب يا الله يا مجيب يا الله يا حبيب يا الله يا رؤوف يا الله يا عطوف يا الله يا معروف يا الله يا لطيف يا الله يا عظيم يا الله يا حنان يا الله يا منان يا الله يا ديان يا الله يا سبحان يا الله يا أمان يا الله يا برهان يا الله يا سلطان يا الله يا مستعان يا الله يا محسن يا الله يا متعالي يا الله يا رحمن يا الله يا رحيم يا الله يا كريم يا الله يا مجيد يا الله يا فرد يا الله يا وتر يا الله يا أحد يا الله يا صمد يا الله يا محمود يا الله يا صادق الوعد يا الله يا علي يا الله يا غني يا الله يا شافي يا الله يا كافي يا الله يا معافي يا الله يا باقي يا الله يا هادي يا الله يا قادر يا الله يا ساتر يا الله يا قهار يا الله يا جبار يا الله يا غفار يا الله يا فتاح يا الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والسماء والطارق وما أدراك ما الطارق النجم الثاقب إن كل نفس لما عليها حافظ فلينظر الإنسان مما خلق من ماء دافق يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب إنه على رجعه لقادر يوم تبلى السرائر فما له من قوة ولا ناصر والسماء ذات الرجع والأرض ذات الصدع إنه لقول فصل وما هو بالهزل إنهم يكيدون كيدا وأكيد كيدا فمهل الكافرين أمهلهم رويدا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى صدق الله العظيم.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Ramadan Story Corner. As some of you might know, Islam encourages an active nightlife. No, not the way you think it is, but the nightlife that it does encourage is one where a Muslim wakes up well before dawn at night to pray and to get closer to his or her Lord. And this is a time frame where it's believed that all your prayers will be accepted. But more importantly, what Islam encourages is humbleness and modesty, and not to see yourself as better than others because of your acts of worship or because of your good deeds. So today the story that I have for you is about a boy who wakes up for prayer with his family. So this young man, his name is Sadi from Shiraz actually, he used to wake up every night with his father to read the Quran and to offer prayers to God. One night, they woke up and his father was reciting the Quran and they were listening to some of the passages together. And while he was listening, after some time, he said to his father, he said, "Oh Father, look at all these other people who are sleeping. They're so dozy and they're probably never going to reach God the way we do." And hearing this, his father was very saddened, and he responded by saying, "Oh my son, to each his own faith. Believe me, I would have preferred you to be sleeping in bed rather than seeing yourself as being closer to God. Who knows? Maybe in their dreams they're seeing themselves as being close to God. It is not for you to judge the condition of another person." And let this be a reminder for us to reflect on our own actions and our own perceptions of ourselves and others. Happy Ramadan, everyone.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأسألك بأسمائك يا غافر يا ساتر يا قاهر يا قادر يا ناظر يا فاطر يا شاكر يا ذاكر يا ناصر يا جابر سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان أجرنا من النار يا من هو في البر والبحر سبيله يا من هو في الآفاق آياته يا من هو في الآيات برهانه يا من هو في الممات قدرته يا من هو في القبور عزته يا من هو في القيامة ملكته يا من هو في الحساب هيبته يا من هو في الميزان قضاؤه يا من هو في الجنة رحمته يا من هو في النار عذابه سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان أجرنا من النار يا من هو إليه يهرب الخائفون يا من هو إليه يفزع المذنبون يا من هو إليه يقصد المنيبون يا من هو إليه يلجأ العاصون يا من هو إليه يرغب الزاهدون يا من هو فيه يطمع الخاطئون يا من هو يستأنس به المريدون يا من هو يفتخر به المحسنون يا من هو عليه يتوكل المتوكلون يا من هو يسكن به الموقنون سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان أجرنا من النار يا أقرب من كل قريب يا أحب من كل حبيب يا أعظم من كل عظيم يا أعز من كل عزيز يا أقوى من كل قوي يا أغنى من كل غني يا أجود من كل جواد يا أرأف من كل رؤوف يا أرحم من كل رحيم يا أجل من كل جليل سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان أجرنا من النار وأسألك بأسمائك يا قريب يا رقيب يا حبيب يا مجيب يا حسيب يا طبيب يا بصير يا خبير يا منير يا مبين سبحانك يا لا إله إلا أنت الأمان الأمان أجرنا من النار
Welcome back. Next off in our guest corner with Brother Fehmi, we have the Mayor of Toronto, John Tory, here with us today. He has been holding iftars for his community for the past 3 years, but for the first time ever today, he fasted for a whole day. Let's hear about his experience.
I have Mayor John Tory. We are invited for his 3rd anniversary Mayor's Iftar dinner at City Hall. What was the purpose behind the event that you are organizing for the last 3 years?
Well, I think in a city like Toronto, where we have such a diverse population, many faiths, many nationalities, and we have such a big, vibrant, exciting Muslim community, it's very important that we acknowledge the important holidays in different faiths, like the Islamic faith, and different groups by their national days and things like that, because that's how we learn about each other in Toronto. And so actually it was a former councillor, Nathan Shen, who thought of the idea of us having an iftar dinner here at City Hall, because we go to iftar dinners at the mosques and in other places in the community. And so we started doing it 3 years ago, and it's had a terrific turnout, and I think it increases understanding, because we also invite people from other faiths to come here and to be part of the holy month of Ramadan and the iftar dinner that we have after prayers on this day.
So, as far as I know, you are fasting today, I think, right?
I've never done it before, even though I've been many times to iftar dinners, but when I went to iftar dinners, I was the only person there who hadn't fasted, and so I decided that I would try it out of a gesture of respect and affection for the Muslim community, but also so that I could understand, at least in part for one day, what the experience is like. And so when I went to bed last night, that was the last time I had anything to eat or drink until now, when I just had a date a few moments ago, but I'm certainly looking forward to enjoying the iftar dinner in a few minutes.
So how was that, your fasting?
Well, it was very interesting because you certainly notice that you're not eating or drinking. In my case, it would normally start with a cup of coffee first thing in the morning. And it is when you do it every day, and I don't drink a lot of coffee, but I have one cup, you notice that you don't have it. You notice during the day you might be a little bit thirsty and a little bit hungry. And the only other thing I would say that I noticed is in the middle afternoon I was a little bit tired. And I don't know if people who fast all the time during Ramadan find they get a bit tired because they haven't eaten in the afternoon. They probably get used to it. But it was worthwhile for me to understand the sacrifice that's involved, to understand the commitment to faith that is involved for those who do it for the whole month, every single day. And it just gives me a tiny understanding better than I had before of the sacrifice that's involved, the importance that is placed on the holy month of Ramadan and on the fasting out of respect for Ramadan.
So with fasting you emphasize not only for Muslims, also with people who are less fortunate and don't have enough food and clean water. So how do you feel it?
Well, you definitely come to appreciate much more how lucky we are in most cases, because there are people in Toronto who don't have enough food. We are blessed to have a lot of clean water here, and it's made available, by the city. But I think that one thing I've come to understand over the years, even before I fasted today, is the immense dedication to community and the part of Ramadan that is so important that is about helping other people. When I've gone to the iftar dinners, I went to one at the Islamic Institute in Scarborough, and there they were collecting food for other people who were less fortunate. I went to an iftar dinner at the mosque in Thornfield Park. There they were collecting money to give to the hospitals in Toronto. And so I think I've come to better understand through all of these iftar dinners and through even coming to Friday prayers and so on, how important a part of the Islamic faith it is to give back to your community, to help those who are less fortunate. And I think today, when you're fasting, you think about that as well, people who are less fortunate.
Yeah. So do you have any message to people who are living in diverse atmosphere?
Well, I would just say that we consider our diversity here in Toronto to be a blessing. It is something where we have been so fortunate to have people from around the world, from all faiths and all nationalities and all skin colors, come to live in Toronto. And what we try to do here is make sure they can live happily together, understand each other, embrace each other, accept each other, because we think that's how you build a strong city that's a model for the rest of the world. And at a time when the world is going in the other direction, in many cases into terrible acts that disrupt the peaceful worship, terrible acts of discrimination and hatred, we're going to try and make sure that that doesn't come to Toronto, because we think we have a way of life here that is very special, and that we have been so lucky to have people come from all the different faiths, including the Islamic faith, to be with us here in Toronto.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tory, sharing your experience with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Tory was with us. I have another guest with a different topic in the shade of Ramadan. Happy Ramadan.
يا جميل يا الله يا قريب يا الله يا مجيب يا الله يا حبيب يا الله يا رؤوف يا الله يا عطوف يا الله يا معروف يا الله يا لطيف يا الله يا عظيم يا الله يا حنان يا الله يا منان يا الله يا ديان يا الله يا سبحان يا الله يا أمان يا الله يا برهان يا الله يا سلطان يا الله يا مستعان يا الله يا محسن محسن يا الله يا متعالي يا الله يا رحمن يا الله يا رحيم يا الله يا كريم يا الله يا مجيد يا الله يا فرد يا الله يا وتر يا الله يا أحد يا الله يا صمد يا الله يا محمود يا الله يا صادق الوعد يا الله يا علي يا الله يا غني يا الله يا شافي يا الله يا كافي يا الله يا معافي يا الله يا باقي يا الله يا هادي يا الله يا قادر يا الله يا ساتر يا الله يا قهار يا الله يا جبار يا الله يا غفار يا الله يا فتاح يا الله.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another episode of Healthy Life Tips, Healthy Ramadan Tips on Ramadan International TV. I'm your host, Dr. Zaihan Rashid. Today I want to briefly mention how fasting actually protects us from some of the most dangerous and chronic diseases known to human beings all over the world. I'll give you some examples. Examples such as heart disease, migraines, colitis, arthritis, skin infections and skin irritation, sinusitis, asthma, allergies, the list goes on. You know how fasting actually protects us? Fasting protects us not necessarily by depriving ourselves. Fasting actually gives us the opportunity to heal the body, the regeneration ability that the body has while it's not busy digesting, it's busy taking care of the food that doesn't need to be absorbed, meaning excretion, etc. When the body has that much time, its natural instinct to heal itself becomes very much strong. You actually boost your immunity. You actually become less likely to develop infections. You also become strong in the sense that you develop more emotional control. Now you no longer have distractions such as I mentioned earlier, coffee, cigarettes, drinking tea or drinking soda pop, etc. Once those things are out, because you're now doing mindful eating, as I like to use, now suddenly your ability to do good increases altogether. So fasting is not just about deprivation with food and drink. Fasting is actually about developing a stronger self. It's actually developing a strong sense of ability to control what you know is harmful for you. Now, there are conditions such as chronic back pain, joint pain, arthritis, osteoporosis. Millions of people suffer from this. Majority of people, unfortunately, in the Western world and now sadly even in the Eastern world, are overweight. People are suffering the consequences of chronic overuse and overeating. Ramadan becomes a beautiful opportunity not only to not overeat, but actually to change from unthinkful eating to thoughtful eating. I also want to remind myself and all of you, fried foods, deep fried foods in particular, fatty content, particularly fat that's coming from the animal sources, sweets and processed foods are some of the most harmful things known to human beings. In and out of Ramadan, they don't change. Really, it gives us a chance to figure out why is it that we want to eat food that has been cooked at high temperatures, in oils, the changes in which are not even known to us as to what changes take place in food. Why do we want to put that food inside our body, particularly in Ramadan? So I'm today asking all of us, myself first, that we become mindful when you're putting foods in our stomachs. So just to make 3 points again. Number one, fasting is one of the most beneficial things against chronic diseases. Number two, it gives us the ability to control ourselves so that we become more thoughtful individuals. And number three, we actually have a more sense of what we're putting inside our stomachs so that we can become stronger and more wholesome human beings. Until the next time, I thank you. Have a great Ramadan.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the universe. the most compassionate, the most kind, and the most merciful. The owner of the day of judgment. You we worship, and from you we seek help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those whom you blessed, not the path of those who earned your wrath or those who chose to go astray. Ameen.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
محمد رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت سيدنا محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
Even though the month of Ramadan is surrounded by mercy and forgiveness, there's a chance we may not benefit from it, and we may lose in the month of gaining. As the hadith puts it, those who gain nothing from fasting other than hunger and thirst, may Allah forbid. Even though all evil is locked and chained up, we still have our nafs, ego and desires to deal with. So let's pray together with these holy words. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, by your mercy I seek help. Correct me for all my affairs and do not leave me to depend on my nafs, my desire and ego, even for the blink of an eye. Ameen. Hope to see you tomorrow with another episode of Embracing Ramadan. May Allah accept your fasts.